Hey, it's Father Time. Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. And I got a Discord action going on too that Benchy, one of our guys, is running for me. So if you wouldn't mind finding the Discord link somewhere, I'll leave it in the description below and joining it. Don't know what I'm doing with that yet. We're trying to get it going. I've got several of you guys that came over, and I appreciate that. But I need subscribers. But I really appreciate you doing that. We got a great community going on here. It's only about 500 of us, but they're awesome, incredibly supportive. Anyway, I'm at Bradley. And I'm at Bradley in the UPS 777-200 freighter version. And we're going to fly up to Kennedy. Supposedly, the VATSIM, we have a ground tower departure here, and ground and tower and ATIS at both places. So we're going to try to get that going. Going to kind of start cold dark. I just started the APU, and I'm going to go FMC and bring that up here. I think it was one of our guys, Commander Sweeper. By this, I think Commander Sweeper is a streamer. If you wouldn't mind going to his website, CMDR Sweeper, and subscribing to him too. He's helped me a lot. 777-200 GE90s start both. Yesterday I said we started both at once because it was a 200, but I was corrected by Commander Sweeper as well as our resident Boeing engineer, Freaky D 777. The GEs and the 90s and the 110s, like on the 777, you're going to start one at a time. But the Rolls Royces on our 200s, you can start both at once. So anyway, one at a time here today. That database is good. We'll have to get KBDL. It takes a little while to get. Here we are, only 2 minutes. I start turning this on, and we just now got the coordinates up here, GPS, to drop those in. All right, route. Let's do that. Let's get that started. KBDL. Thank you, Commander Sweeper, for telling me to do this. This is a lot easier to see. I tend just to fly around. If I'm good at anything, it's probably working the FMC, since that is just like the airplane fly. By the way, guys, I'm going to request a route. I'm retiring, and it's old news to most of my friends here, but I'm retiring in September at 65 years old. I've been with a major US airline who I'll probably use their call sign somewhere in here. We're UPS 400, but usually slips out. After 36 years, I retire in September, and I was 7 years Air Force before that. Didn't fly anything sexy. KC-135s. It's mostly a T-37 instructor, and again KC-135s. And Air Force Academy before that. I live in Connecticut. Got 6 kids, 5 grandkids. Great wife, happy life. Everything's good. I'm new to streaming. I'm going to activate and execute it, guys. Perfinet, do that. Index, where'd it go? Perf, accept it. Zero fuel weight, I copied it down off my sim brief, which I'll show you. There it is. That's our route of flight I'm expecting. It's over Veers, Pauling, Kingston, and drop down over LaGuardia. Big dropping left turn for left base at Kennedy, runway 22. It's parting 24 here. Got my zero fuel weight in here. We'll go at 26,000. That's the route of flight. I filed it with VATSIM. All right, and zero fuel weight. What do I got? 476.4, 476.4, and through the miracle of PMDG, I'm going to fuel up the aircraft. 33.7, 33. You can put it 33.7 or 33.700 if you want to do it longhand. 33.7. That's it. We're good. Go back to route, because what happened, legs, because we got the winds are updated, load them up. Okay? And execute it. Now, the departure and arrival don't, oh, we got to go to descent. VNAV, that's for climb, that's for cruise, that's for descent, descent winds, load. And those you don't execute, they just automatically go. This PMDG 777 model on P3D is awesome. I cannot wait till it comes to VATSIM. I file for, I think they're going to clear us to flight level 200. We're light, so we don't have to worry about anything here on that stuff. So let's see. Departures arrival Bradley 6, runway 24. Execute it. Arrival JFK Kingston, no transition, and we're going to go the ILS 22 left, no transition. All right, let's take a look. We would go through the routes. Wow, you know what? It loaded the wrong flight plan. So it's good. It's a good exercise, right? I'm going to do it manually. I definitely on Simbri, if you saw it, had in there PWL. So I don't know what I did wrong, but it always is something Father Time has done wrong. Those of you who have been watching me know that. Let's see. I'm going to try to do a live stream one of these days. Hey, I'm going down to a wedding here. Let me see. Route. Let me go route. I'm expecting to go Veers on route page. Veers, VE. My son is getting married. My oldest son, who's 32, is getting married. I'm expecting Veers, PWL, and Kingston. That's really how I filed. IGN, and then after IGN, 41, after IGN, the Kingston arrival. That's why we check the database. That's why we do it. Okay, so route, now we go through, check it. Veers, Pauling, Kingston arrival, that's the ILS. Activate, execute, we'd walk through the legs. We come up here, put it in plan mode. Just showing you what we do in the aircraft, guys. And then we just step through Veers, checking it against the center of the nav display. Pauling, Kingston, and then the arrival, which we'll talk about later on. All right? And there's LaGuardia and a big dump on in for left base to 22. That's what we think we're going to do. Init, index, perf, that's all checked. Thrust limit, we're going to go max because I want to. Takeoff, let's go flaps 5 out of 200. 300 is usually flaps 15. We'll go flaps 5. 25 is our CG. Activate it. 154. Put that in the window. I'll put this away now. We also go to page 2 always, right, guys? And this is a NADP2 climb, which is a US climb. 800-foot engine acceleration altitude. 1,500, 1,000 accel and 1,000 reduction. 1,500 reduction. Actually, let's do this. Let's go 1,000. I just feel like getting it over with. All right, and then if it was NADP1, we put in 1,500 here and 3,000 there, like in Europe. All right, get rid of that. And let's go back to map mode. We also would check the total distance on here and compare that to the flight plan. 148 is about right, and that all makes sense to check it with the flight plan. Okay, so 154 is V2, 154 is V2. They usually give you a 280 heading on runway 24. I've flown out of Bradley. I do this a lot because I live near here and it's a short commute. Now these are my peeps. These are my peeps. My simulated peeps. And then I told you 800 foot. Field elevation here is 180 feet, so 800 above that, 980. So 980 will be our engine out acceleration. Putting that down here. It's worth it. If we lose an engine at 3,000 is our min sector, there's no engine out approach here. 980. 980, and we're going to go LNAV, and I do believe it's going to be heading. So heading, select LNAV Toga. They've been giving me 4,000, even though I think the SID says 5. So, okay. So the IRUs are aligned. Let's go up here, just do a quick scan of the overhead. Remember the columns? I did a whole video on this, guys. Emergency lights are armed, everything's good. Ram air turbine, packs All the hydraulics are off. Let's turn the seatbelt sign on. We're going to get going. We're a cargo flight, so let them know in the back. Nav lights on. That's about it there. We did all the tests earlier. We'll say it didn't really, but then we come across here. It's worth doing this, even if it's well worth doing this, because I catch things all the time that I mess up in the sim world. Read the messages. You can. Another thing we always do is reset all the checklists. I'll save you on that. And let's go through the checklist. And we come down here too, guys, by the way. Flaps are up, throttle's down, speed boilover's down, RTO's there, brakes should be parked. There you go. That should have been done. It's going to be, I think it's 21.9 and 20.3 here. We'll see when we sign on. Full disclosure, I just came here, did all this about 15 minutes ago, signed on, got my clearance. That's how I know they're going to give us that. And it crashed. If it crashes again, I'm going to go upstairs and have dinner. All right, it's 20.3. And I believe their ATIS that they're using here today is 1815. Might as well stay ahead of the game, right? And what I'm going to do is put 22.8 over here instead of guard. Usually we put guard over here. See what I'm doing? I'm sorry. 22.8. So 22.8, ATIS is in there. That's tower, that's ground. They've been giving us the clearance through PDC. Speaker.
Airport information Delta 1615 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions, view clouds at 5,700. Temperature 15.5. Altimeter 2992. ILS. Runway 6 in use.
Nah, that's the wrong one. That's not it, guys. That's not the VATSIM ATIS. So, okay, so we did all that. We checked all that. Time to sign on to you know what. And there we go. Connect. Next time I did this, it all came up. Clearance came up under over here. So Bradley Tower 20.3, ground is 21.9. We knew that. Actually, Boston Center, they gave us 34.7 on departure. Departure 34.7. ATIS is 18.15. We'll get that in a second. And I'm just going to tell them, request clearance. And they'll still give it to us. It'll pop up there, right? Now let's listen to the real ATIS that they're using for VATSIM.
Dude, advise on initial contact. You have information hotel. Bradley International Airport ATIS information hotel. 1951 Zulu. 1220 at 15 gust 22. Visibility 10. 6,000 scattered. Ceiling 8,500 broken. 13,000 broken.
That's wrong up there.
Temperature 17. 2.3. Altimeter 2933. Rail 24 and 15 in use. Expect ILS runway 24 approach or area navigation runway 15 approach.
All right, information hotel is then they run runway 24. And okay, I don't have my clearance yet. I might have to call them. Hopefully it will come up. So we got ground on, one more time, guys. We got ground in there, tower there. We should be toggling up, right? And we've got Unicom here. Guard will be in over there normally, but I'm going to put Unicom. We got Boston Center 34.7. Came up on the last clearance before my sim crashed. JFK's even got an approach control. Man, we're loaded with the VATSIM stuff today. Bradley Towers, and there's our clearance. Squawk 3476. We've got the Bradley 6 Veers, Pauling, Kingston 1, JFK, maintain 4,000, expect 20, 10 minutes after departure. Departure freak 34.7, 3426. 3426. So that is how we filed 34. I obviously would write that all down. These guys are probably wondering what happened to me last time. 3426. All right, let's try to get going before. Let's move this out of the way. I want to check, make sure my mic works. It doesn't, so I have to click on here in order to get my mic to work. So I'm going to call him. Before I call him though, come on, Captain Marvel. Let's do the checklist, right? See if we're actually ready. Go to checklist here. Oxygen is checked, flight instruments are checked, parking brakes are set, fuel control switch is cut off. That's a pre-flight. We did a more extensive one. MCP, we've got 280 as our anticipated heading. They give us 4,000. 151 is V2. Flight directors are on, auto throttles are on, and the autopilot engage switch is engaged. Takeoff mode, we got right here 38, 43, 54, and 54. Come on, man. Sorry about that. CDU pre-flight, I showed you how we did that. Trim is going to be, I think it's 4.5. We'll set that. Takeoff and sim briefing is going to be my takeoff. You have anything for me? He'll say, yeah, you're a really lousy sim pilot. I say, okay. Other than that, we're going to plan on taking off on runway 24. We go over the taxi route. We're going to plan on pushing back, nose to left. Taxi out here on Charlie, all the way to 24. They may give us some funky directions, but that's what we're going to do. All right, so, and then the takeoff itself, we're flying the Bradley 6, which is runway heading 4,000. I'm anticipating a 28 heading since that's what they give me usually when I fly out of Bradley. And engine out acceleration is 980. Anything prior to 80 knots will abort between 80 and V1. If there's an engine failure or abort, fire. Controllability, we don't think we can control the aircraft or predictive wind shear. We'll abort, but between 80 and V1, we're sort of in the go mode for all the other minor stuff. If we get an engine failure, we'll clean it up, starting at 980 in VNAV, get it all cleaned up, come back around and land on runway 3. No need to dump, standard landing assessment. Even with flaps up, we can come back in here. Any questions? No questions. Okay, let's go. Taxi takeoff briefs complete. Beacon we'll have to get when we call. So let's go to ground and let the VATSIM dance begin. I think I got to go here. And Bradley ground, UPS 400 at the UPS hangar. Request pushback and start.
UPS 400, Bradley ground. Push and start at your discretion. Advise ready for taxi. Expect runway 24.
Push and start our discretion. We'll expect runway 24. UPS 400, thanks. All right. Here we go. So we have a flow that we do here. So we call it wax on, wax off. I just go all the electric pumps on in this direction. And we turn them off, we go the other way. That's to prevent fluid transfer. We turn on the fuel pumps, and then we come down here. We turn on the beacons. We check all the doors closed and the slides are armed. Doors closed, slides armed. You know what? I wonder if the chocks are in. Yes, they are. That's going to be a problem. You know, it's obviously doors are closed, and I'll put the secondary engine page here for start. The guys do that for us. So let's see, menu, PMDG, ground connections, chocks removed. And let me make sure all the doors, I did say were closed, and we only arm 1L and 1R like that. So there they are. And yesterday, I pushed back with the door open. It's closed now, so I think we're good to go. All right, I'm not going to use the GSX pushback. I'm going to use the PMDG pushback app, which I think is just fine. I'm going to go nose left. I'm going to do dot the I, which is push back, and then pull forward a little bit. All right, here we go. Doors, and I also check the cockpit door close, transponder squawking, logbooks on board. So we're put. That's a flow we use, guys.
November 1020 Lima, at Bradley ground. Where are you parking?
Wherever is easiest, please.
I'm gonna go.
November 1020 Lima, taxi to the.
So I'm gonna go.
Charlie Echo.
Dot the I. Turn the nose to the left.
Charlie Echo Foxtrot.
Oh, I gotta get a tug first. And I'm gonna do the nose to left, and I'm gonna go 90 degrees. I'll do that every trip, guys, so you can see it, all right?
Cockpit to ground.
Yes, dear.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for push and start, tail to the right. Copy that, ready for push, tail right. Release burn brake, please.
Let's go. Let's take a look.
Brakes released.
I did a live stream. I've done one. I'm going to do another one here shortly. Should have done one on this one, but I want to get my Discord up so I can announce it first, in fairness.
November 1020 Lima. Is there a
There we go.
runway off to your left by any chance?
Yes, there is. Why are you asking?
November 1020 Lima. It's because the airport layout has changed. There's no longer a runway there. You can taxi down that runway and join Foxtrot to the right.
Did you hear that? Because on my live stream, they told me Echo Foxtrot, and I was on runway 1, but my chart said Echo. Oh, there he is. Right there.
Runway, what runway does it say?
It says 1, 2, and 1,
I'm
9.
sorry. No, there's no runway to my left. However, there's a runway directly in front of me.
Yeah, that's the one right there. I taxied down it because my chart said it was Echo, and
It's not marked in the
but it said runway 1 on the
markings on
sheet.
it.
Anyway,
All right.
I feel better now. Jeez.
I believe that'd be taxiway Echo.
One of my faux pas on my live stream is connected. All right, we're cleared to start.
To the ramp.
All right.
One at a time, thanks to Commander Sweeper, whose stream you guys should subscribe to, and Freaky D 777, who I'm hoping we can do a couple of videos with. He's a Boeing engineer, and what a wealth of knowledge. Guys, we already did an interview, but corporately, he's going to clear it.
Because they changed.
To be honest with you, my company wouldn't be thrilled that I'm doing.
We haven't caught up quite yet.
I'm using my call sign periodically. They don't like that stuff. That's why I'm not sitting here in a uniform also. And that's kind of over the top, right? So let's not do that. Oh, so here's where the clearance is. Yesterday I didn't know it. Guys helped me up. All I had to do is that. And it would have been right there. Thank you, guys. Guys, feel free, all my guys that do this stuff.
Pushback complete. Parking brake, please. Brake set.
Know that I'm 100% open to any suggestions you have. I really need help. Only been flight simming about 3 months.
All right, steering pin is disconnected. Watch for the slip and release from guidance on your left. Have a good flight.
All right, engine started. 2468 the oil. No need any engine ice.
020 Lima, it'll be that left turn.
And I'm going to start the right side.
I got it. Thank you very much.
No problem.
And then come down here. Let's take a look outside, see if these guys have left yet. Yep. They're all good. I don't see any ground equipment, right? It's going to be kind of a tight turn getting out of here, guys. He didn't pull us back very far. We can do it, though. And we got company there. All right. Yeah, we'll make it. All right, so we have 2 normals. It's coming up. Yeah, so I didn't get to talk about it. I go 2468 the oil, 2 in the 4s. This should be in the 6s. And the oil, there was a little bit of a gulp for the oil as the engine started. See this little red tick? When that disappears, the engine's fully started in an operational sense. So there we go. I'm comfortable with that. Bleed's disconnected. 2, 4, 6, 8 the oil. We don't need, we're above 10 degrees and no visible moisture, so we don't need engine ice. So I would tell them flaps 15, please. Flaps 5. And I would go, one of us would reach up and shut the APU off. And I would call for checklist. For taxi checklist, anti-ice we don't need. We talked about that. Recall on the switch. Come up here. Push that recall button and check for any messages. Right now on this see, get in the habit of reading these things. APU cool down, parking brake set, passenger side is on, auto brakes RTO, doors are manual. They're manual because we don't have all the slides armed. Recall's complete. Yeah, on a ferry flight, we don't arm the flights. On a passenger flight, flight controls. It's just huge for me because on occasion,
November 10,
is my ailerons, my flight controls will not work.
Log off whenever you'd like.
All right, ailerons and elevator. We try to take 6 seconds stop to stop. I'm going a little fast. The FO uses those ailerons, elevators. I do the rudders. I check my hostage stick, and I check my rudder pedals. I hear my parking brake kick off. So everything's working. Guys who watch me know that's not a given, as I used to say in math class. So heading, toga, LNAV. All right, let's go back here. Flight controls are checked. Ground equipment's clear. And right there, before takeoff, check flaps for 5. We actually check an MCD and P and radio, so it's we're anticipated 280 heading 4,154. If they don't give us a heading, we're actually cleared runway heading, which is 237, but they usually give you that. And we're going to be going to Tower 30.3 and then 34.7 for departure. On our way over to Kennedy, we're going to be climbing up to 20,000 feet. And there it is, and that's our plan. Ready, guys? Let's go. Tight turnout. Let me go over here. Let me just try the radio without going in there. Information Hotel. And Bradley Ground, UPS 400 taxi with Information Hotel. Yeah, I got to click on the VATSIM panel to do it. UPS Ground, how about this? How about Bradley Ground, UPS 400 Information Hotel taxi?
UPS 400, runway 24, taxi via Foxtrot Echo Charlie.
Fox Echo Charlie, runway 24 for UPS 400. Thanks. Okay, here we go. Let's go back inside. And we always say clear left, clear right. Make sure there's no one out there. Tight turnout. Get going. Ah, beautiful. It's turning. Yeah, on occasion, I don't have to click on the vPilot panel in order to transmit. But on most occasions I do. So if anyone knows why that is, like, I don't know. Yeah, guys, we have a guy named Freaky D watching us. He's one of my guys, or I'm one of his guys. And he's a design engineer on the Boeing 777. Been with Boeing for decades. Wealth of knowledge, as are you guys. So
400, it looks like you're taxiing the wrong way down November. Is there any chance you can make a 180 to get out of there because that's a dead end?
Can't make a 180, sir, but our taxiways is showing open down here. I understand that it's not accurate, but it looks perfect here.
Our UPS 400, if that's the case, just go right ahead. It'll be November Charlie to runway 24.
November Charlie 24, UPS 400. Yeah, it's looks good here. Sorry about that. Okay.
Oh, it's no worries. You're far from the first person to have the old scenery because they only changed it back in September last year.
Okay, thanks. Now I know. Thanks. All right, so come back in here. Looks good to me, guys. We came off the UPS hangar. Oh, I see. Yeah, I thought I was on Echo. Here it's November, so we're going into Never Never Land. All right, well, I'm just following what I see, right? Okay. Doesn't he know I'm making a video? Don't embarrass me in front of my guys. That explains it. I'm glad he said that, because yesterday he gave me some funky taxi instructions that, and I saw runway 1 when I was live streaming. Nothing made sense. It's because I have the wrong. My scenery is outdated.
Legion 320 clearance on Bradley Ground clearance on request standby.
All right, so I would tell the cabin to prepare for takeoff. I'm sure we got a crew of people ready to unload our weapons. So we're bringing down, we brought bagels yesterday from Kennedy to Bradley. Today we're bringing up Connecticut products, which are aircraft parts from Sikorsky, Pratt & Whitney, even GE coming out of Massachusetts, used to be in Connecticut, and firearms. So New York is thrilled that we're bringing them firearms that made in Connecticut. Not kidding, it's a home of like Colt guns. All right, so we're gonna do that, and he's gonna clear us for takeoff. So I'm going to come up here and go boom, 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 and pretend we're clear for takeoff. Hopefully you can't see that, right? And I'm looking down one last time. Trim's in the green, flaps are set, auto brakes are on. You don't arm the spoilers in the 777. And MCP and radios we already checked. And okay, guys.
UPS 400, monitor Bradley Tower 120.3.
120.3 for UPS 400. Thanks a lot, sir. All right, I'm going to come down here, 120.3. Let's go back up here before I go. Hopefully I'm not off the taxiway.
Heavy Bradley Tower. Fly heading 280, wind 230 at 16, gust 27, runway 24 clear for takeoff.
Okay, runway 24 clear for takeoff on runway fly heading 280, climb to 4,000, UPS 400. Thanks a lot. All right, gonna come back in here, get the noise back. Final's clear, and it looks like runway 24 off to our left. And 10's the max cornering speed. You get nose wheel scrub. We're doing about 18, but you know the truth is, if it's dry on the 200s, it's fine. It's 15 or 16, but I try to keep it at 10 knots. Looks like runway 24, guys. We are clear for takeoff.
On runway 24.
Let's check the runway heading. Always a good habit, right? And it's usually 237. We usually set 50%. And then up here, we hit toga, which is usually down on the throttles, but we're in the PMDG 777. At 80 knots, we do an acceleration check cross cockpit. Check. And it's to make sure we don't have any clogged pitot static. Center line, center line, center line, baby. Smoothly, it's usually about 12 degrees, guys. Gear up, please. Gear's coming up. When we get above 400 feet, we're going to go heading select to 400, 280. All right, there we go. Up 1,000, you start cleaning it up. Got climb power in there. See?
UPS 400, contact departure.
Go to departure, UPS 400. Thanks for your help, sir. Leveling at 4, guys. Departure UPS 400 is leveling at 4,000.
UPS 400, Boston Center, hello, radar contact. Clear direct veers, climb and maintain 10,000.
Direct veers up to 10,000, UPS 400. Wow, look at that.
SmartCat 137, let me know when you have ATIS Hotel. Expect the ILS runway 27 approach.
Got the hotel and ILS
10,000.
All
right, guys.
800 right November, cross runway 15 right, hold
Got this.
runway 15 left.
Hey, let's do this, guys. I'm just going to do flight level change for now. And direct to veers. Looks good. LNAV.
All
right, LNAV, VNAV, direct veers, climbing to 10. And it's going to be unrestricted climb according to this. That's pretty cool. So we had ATIS, ground, tower. It's climbing like a crazy man.
Mic is muted.
Center, Bonanza, November 849er.
And we got a Boston Center.
Looking for IFR clearance to March.
And looking up here,
492 Foxtrot, Boston Center.
JFK approaches 28125.
Climb and maintain.
Are you kidding me?
Contact me at this frequency airborne. Squawk 5561 and hold for release.
The miracle of autopilots.
Cleared to Marshfield as filed. Climb maintained 7,000.
It comes 9 for 10.
Squawking 5561 and contacting.
Let's put the traffic on. We got traffic. We'll use terrain. There's no weather in the area.
3492 Fox, are you back? Correct, advise, ready for Christian advise, winner number 1 at the runway, ready for departure.
Just crossing JFK.
Station Boulder Romeo, we're clear now, so thanks for that.
941 Romeo, thanks. Taxi ramp, have a good night.
All right, guys, we can accelerate once we hit 10.
Climb and maintain, flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200, UPS 400.
Reside 5800, cross runway 15 left in November.
200, and that's our final.
Walker 2855, turn left heading 260.
Press it.
Localizer.
And then I always check it in here, guys. There we go. And once we get there, it's going to accelerate to 320. Our descent, it's going to descend
4,200 knots west.
at 293. So it's all set up.
24 runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Out of 10, I chime the cabin personnel. Let them know it's safe to get up.
Have a good night.
We don't turn our lights off till 18. I know VATSIM, though, they want us to turn them off at 10. When you read the code of conduct for VATSIM, which I read.
Turn right 100.
Other interesting thing on code of conduct, I like to do emergencies, maydays. You can't just do maydays. You know, I'm starting to hear a VATSIM talking over here. So I'm going to put in guard.
210 and clear direct Roebuck. Thanks, Southwest 1674 Boston Center, squawk 4715.
50 miles new.
Skywest 1674 Boston Center, squawk 4715.
4715, and it's Southwest 1674.
After takeoff checklist complete.
5673, correction, descend and maintain 2000.
2000, Skywest 56.
Guys, I'm going to get the approach set up. The
3000.
Kennedy, Kingston arrival.
Back at 614, runway 22 right.
Says expect Lolly at 20, Lendy at 250 and 19. Lendy at Lolly at 20.
15 right and holding short of runway 15 left on November for American 614.
And Lendy 250 and 19. Yeah, they slow you way down, guys.
53, turn right, heading 180. Right, 180, United 53.
It's good.
292, wind 21019, gust 2492.
Out of 18, altimeter standard.
22 right, clear takeoff, JetBlue 22.
Reside 5800, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
22 right, line up and wait, Reside 5800.
Standard, standard, standard. And there's 19 for 20. Want to go?
Walker 2055, 5 miles from Kuska, cleared ILS on a 23 approach. United 53, maintain 170 knots.
Here we go.
170 knots, United 53. Air Canada 769, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb and maintain 14,000 for Air Canada 769.
Let's take a look here. All right, so we got Boston Center 34-7. That's what we're on. Approach is 28-15. So I get that arm. 28-125. That's set. And then it's got no tower or ground yet at Kennedy. We'll see about that. I think they'll probably be up. They were up before when we took off. JFK ATIS 28-725. Southwest got in trouble. 28-725. We'll listen to that in a second. Getting better, guys, aren't I? It's the sign.
5 miles from Ripit, cleared ILS from 827 approach.
Cleared ILS.
Don't forget to subscribe. We need you here.
Thank you. 170 knots into Ripit.
170 to Ripit, Skywest 3673.
The airport data
Thank you. Riptide 5800, wind 21019, gust 2418.
West 190 at 13.
Reactive takeoff, Riptide 5800.
Few clouds
Thank you. American 614, cross runway 15 left in November.
9,000 broke.
Cross runway 15 left in November,
2.7.
United 53, 6 miles from Loader, cleared ILS from 827 approach.
Approach
Cleared ILS
new
27 approach.
runway 22 left.
53, thank you. 170 knots 4 left.
Departing runway 22 right. Notices to
Double 292, radar contact, altitude.
All right, ATIS is off.
Double 292, thank you. Climb and maintain
Guys.
4,000.
Do you see what I just did?
4,000, double 292.
I've done it before. I shut the engine off,
19, gust 241827.
and it's going to restart though, because it's got an automatic restart feature.
Air Canada,
I clicked on it and shut it off, and there it goes. So we would have had to answer for that one. We would have gotten a message from company, did you lose an engine? Yeah, I've done it a few times on this P3D. Can't just go clicking around. I've tried to get better at it, but it happens. And once you shut an engine down, you get the restart procedure. It wants you to, but it already did it. All right, descent checklist. Recall. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. Recall looks good.
21019, gust 241827, clear to land.
Auto brakes, we'll go with 3.
Double 292, climb and maintain.
Landing data. We'll go flaps 30. We're below max landing weight.
2000.
And our landing roll, we do a landing assessment. But we're over 8,000 feet. We have 8,500 feet, and it's dry, so it's standard landing assessment. I still pay attention when I hear that call sign. So we don't need landing data, but it'd be around 400, probably 4,500 feet with no malfunctions. So landing data is good. Approach brief. We'll knock that out.
Yellow 705, cross Basie at and maintain flight level, correction, Basie at and maintain 8,000, LaGuardia altimeter 2936.
ILS 22 left, effective 31 December, 21-4, 25 December 20, 110-9-224.
Correct, Virgin 9 Juliet, did I give you a descent?
110-9-224.
Virgin 9 Juliet, you there?
212's on the DA.
Virgin 9 Juliet, Boston Center, Virgin 9 Juliet.
Virgin 9 Juliet, so you would.
Did I give you a descent? I don't remember giving you one. No, you have to wait to get a clearance, otherwise you hit other airplanes. So just descend us to 240 and stay there, please.
Oh, my bad, descend to 240, Virgin 9 Juliet.
November 7 out of Charlie Alpha, climb and maintain.
Well, that one would result in an ASAP report. You guys know what ASAP is? ASAP is when you make a mistake, you file it. If you do it within 24 hours, and both pilots file it, and give them the story, you can have immunity unless you were negligent, grossly intentionally negligent. So if you said, you know what, I'm going to go 200 knots till 3 miles because I'm in a hurry, that's grossly negligent. So they don't cover you for that stuff, but they cover you for everything else. Now, get you out of trouble because everyone has to file an ASAP report periodically. FMC message, reset MCP. I don't know why. They want us at 19. Right now, that's an expected. I put it in there, but they haven't given it to us yet.
I'll tell you when I want you to see this.
It says reset MCP. When it says reset MCP there,
Southwest 478 approved. And let's see, SmartCat 137, fighting 360, descend and maintain 5,000 back to
yeah, I heard it.
5,000.
God bless him.
360,
God bless him.
Skywest 3672 is going around again.
Okay.
We were trying to get a landing clearance. We weren't able to ask for one.
Sorry, I gave it to you like 8 miles ago, but that's okay, I guess. Skywest 5673, 270, 3000 again.
All right.
2703,000. I believe we were cleared for the ILS approach, not the actual.
All right, see, that guy's not a real pilot because you don't argue with the controller.
You're cleared. American 614, wind 210,
That's for on the ground, not in the air. Looks to be like Kennedy has an approach, which will probably take us all the way to the ground, a ground, and the ATIS, which we got. Information, India.
210 direct Roebuck, stop Alaska 1016.
UPS 400, clear back Lendy, descend and maintain flight level 190. UPS 400, clear back Lendy, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Direct Lendy down to flight level 190, UPS 400, sorry about that.
SmartCat 137, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, and SmartCat 137.
Is Lendy, right?
Yeah, bus center 8492.
Guys. Guys, that is a VATSIM thing. If they have heard that happen at VATSIM, that where the mic goes real loud.
But no one's excited to listen. JetBlue 4808, are you there?
This guy's good. This guy's good. This is like Boston Center.
Cross Charlie.
I like
Charlie,
it.
Charlie at 1-2000 2509.
All right, direct Dundee, and the reason I took it out of VNAV, guys, is because I had a program at 250, which is standard here, but they didn't give it to us. So I'm gonna
American 725.
I just leaving a flight level change. It's leveling at 19.
Southwest 1674. Actually, you know what? Just stand by 1 second. Smart car 137. Correction, Smart Cat 137.
This guy's good.
300 on a localizer.
I like him. All right, so approach brief's not complete.
American 614 radar contact to altitude.
When we go missed approach 3000, we'll go in the window, and it's over chant.
Thank you. Climb and maintain 14.
And there's chant 3000. So that's what's going to go in the window and brief the landing. Oh, 22 left. We'll probably get off at Juliet. That's 6,400 feet down the runway. We'll use brakes 3, flaps 30, hold short of the inboard. The top point clears the crust at Juliet, which turns into Alpha. Go to November Charlie on in.
320, thank you. Climb and maintain 10,000 direct to the ears.
Climb and maintain 10,000 direct to the ears, Allegiant 320.
Carrier 920, radar contact 2 miles southwest of the Rockland Airport.
You know, I don't know where the cargo ramp is at Kennedy.
SmartCat 137, 2 miles from
cargo area. All right, so we'll take Alpha, Echo. Yeah. Let's go up in there. Park somewhere up there. He won't care. If he does, that'll be fun for the video, right, guys? Yeah, so what they do, guys, is they bring you here, they descend you using a 13 to 180 heading, and dump you down. I'm not sure what this guy's going to do. I'd imagine he's going to turn us over to approach information India.
Juliet, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie at 1-2000, please. The altimeter 2938.
I'm just looking over here. JFK ground, approach. They'll take us all the way down the ground. Got ATIS.
And if you need it again, heading 180.
180, Skywest 5673.
American 614, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, 640.
Thank you, Delta 1891.
Yeah, my son's getting married. We're from Connecticut, she's from Tennessee. My second son to marry a Southerner, so I guess the Civil War is over down there. She's awesome girl. He's a great guy. All my kids are doing great. Very proud of them. All you ever hope is that your kids are better than you are, and they all are. It didn't take much.
Level 3 arrival for expect 27 Delta 27.
All right. Guys, I keep the heading synced up, even though we're in LNAV. And the reason is that way you don't want to get in a situation where you turn the wrong way if it was the heading was all the way behind you. It's happened to me.
Contact New York approach 128.12. Good night. SkyWest 5673, turn left heading 090.
All right, I'm anticipating being sent over to approach soon.
JetBlue 4808, New York approach, please, 128.12.
12812 for JetBlue 4808, have a good
UPS 400, contact New York approach, 128.12, have a good night.
12812, you have a good night too. Thanks for your help. Great job, UPS 400 Heavy.
Yellow 705, leaving my space.
Shouldn't have said heavy. You don't say heavy.
Radar service.
Kennedy approach, UPS 400 Heavy, information, India at flight level 190. Yes, sir. UPS 400 Heavy at 190, information, India.
UPS 400, fly heading 180, descend and maintain 16,000, expect ILS 22 left.
180 down to 16,000, we'll expect ILS 22 left, UPS 400 Heavy. 16,000.
New York approach, good afternoon, JetBlue 48.
And I'll do this, 180. Yeah, usually they have you slow down to 250 here. 180. Get it turning over there.
310, expect ILS 22 left. Kennedy altimeter 2938.
Man, that wasn't pretty, was it? 180, 16,000. I'm going to start slowing it down a bit, guys, because we're about to get the big dumperoo.
JetBlue 4808.
JetBlue 4808 after Rover, fly heading 310.
Yeah, I answered him, but I hadn't clicked on the VATSIM screen, so it didn't go out. That's why that didn't go out. Altimeters 2992.
Expect ILS 22 left approach. Kennedy altimeter 2938.
292, cross check it over there. 212 mins, all right. And I get the lights on out of 18.
I think my aircraft's got a navigation problem. I'd like to return back to Kennedy if possible.
American 1708.
American 1706, sorry.
American 1706, squawk 1075.
All right, guys, I'm going to put in right here. I'm going to go departure approach and extend off Rosley and execute it.
American 1706, contact over weight 15000.
Expecting a big left turn for left base like that.
Radar vectors ILS 22 left, turn left.
All right, descent approach brief's complete.
Descend and maintain 8,000.
And then
okay, clear Kennedy via radar vectors, turn left heading 020.
on approach, altimeters 2992, cross check.
08, sorry.
And that's landing checklist, speed brake. I can arm it now. Well, we're going to need it. Nope. We're going to need it here when they dump us down. All right, we're level changing it down to 16.
November 12 Lima Papa Lima, New York, squawk 0370, stay in tension.
0370 in the box, and we're heading to Iceland, request following 12 Lima Papa Lima. Roger.
JetBlue 4808,
approach, requesting permission to cross over 04 left at Juliet.
Say again?
Requesting permission to cross over 04 left at Juliet.
Yeah, Speedbird 786 cross 2 to right at Juliet, and monitor ground once, actually contact ground once 1.9.
Yeah, see, he's acting his tower as well.
UPS 400 heavy, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, UPS 400 heavy.
Number 4670.
Yeah, guys, if any of you know how to
Kennedy approach, good evening, November 245.
get it, I'm going to go this, and I'm going to also
American 1706, turn left heading 34.
put out speed brake. And I'm going to slow down to 250. Because that's what he's expecting.
American 1706, turn left heading 340.
250, 8,000, 180 heading.
JetBlue 4808, descend and maintain 9,000.
9,000, 4808.
Yeah, speed brake's extended.
To Lima Papa.
We know.
0370 on the squawk, 0370.
0370 on 12 Papa Lima.
November 245 Sierra Bravo, squawk 0352. And
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about taxiing, guys. I don't know where UPS parks, so we're going to land here, hold short here, cross here, and eventually it looks like...
2 Lima Papa Lima.
I don't know.
Radar contact has reported.
UPS.
300. Say requested VFR.
United Airlines.
fly request 4,000 feet, 12 Lima, Papa Lima.
Alright, maintain VFR at
I don't know.
below 4,000, report any altitude changes.
We'll just go park somewhere.
39, you can proceed direct to
That's United Airlines, it's American Airlines. This little cargo area up here, that's probably it. So go Alpha Sierra on it.
150, just gonna maintain 8,000 if I didn't give it to you.
You gives 8,000, sir. Left 150, UPS 400 heavy.
Thanks. American 1706, maintain 250 knots. I'll try to get you at number 1.
All right, 150, 8,000.
That requires anything beyond a visual?
I think we could take a visual. One of his captain's side lost all of his navigation tools running the code.
All right.
Okay, Roger. We'll take an ILS 22 left.
So guys, that's a VATSIM thing, that loud volume. Yeah, so what I'm looking for is a way that I can click my mic in here instead of having to go over and get onto the V-Pilot. But that's what I have to do. So I've had it where it works both ways, so I'm obviously doing something wrong. All right, guys, I'm going to put in ground over here.
808, fly heading 270, just going to maintain 7,000.
It's level on that 8. That little heads down, huh?
Virgin 49, correction, Virgin 9 or Juliet, heavy descent to maintain 900,000, Kennedy altimeter 3, correction 29 or 38.
9,000, Kennedy altimeter.
Usually you put the speed brakes up 1,000 before a level off.
UPS 400, heavy, turn left heading 040.
Left heading 040, UPS 400 heavy.
American 1706, descent to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3, American 1706.
Air Canada 345, holding short of 22 right.
Air Canada 340.
And there we are. Yeah, in the real world, they really want you to dump it down. When they clear you down to 8, they want you down like yesterday. So that's our downwind leg.
Clear for takeoff. Air Canada 435, heading 113.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get us on the altitude, but it's hard to set their altimeters because it doesn't line up on the ground. So if you put in 2936, that's 580 feet below your elevation. It's not safe, so I just leave 2992 set on this VATSIM. I haven't gotten in trouble yet, but I'm sure I will. Slow to 210 or UPS 400 heavy.
Direct approach, hello, American 1428, what's your climbing through 230 for 250?
All right, so looking for the speeds. Speed below 265. Flaps 1.
Switch advisories 122.8. I wasn't showing a flight plan for you, and I can't see your altitude without the squawk, so you could go back to Unicom 22.8.
All right, back to Unicom. I'll make sure to refile.
And speed below 245. I gotta go flaps 5, guys. Just to get, otherwise our nose. No, we're good with flaps 1. We're good with flaps 1.
For American 1706.
JetBlue 4808, turn right heading 310.
Right 310, JetBlue 48.
JetBlue 4808, maintain 250 knots.
250 knots, 48.
Delivering the aircraft parts and the weaponry. That's what we're doing on this Hartford to Kennedy flight. Yesterday, we brought the bagels up. Doing this on VATSIM. His holder is up pretty high, so when he puts us down, they expect you to get down right away. They don't expect a little slow descent. They will start screaming at you.
Fly runway heading, and what is your current altitude?
See, everyone 1,000 below, so everyone seems to have 2992 set.
Air Canada 345.
Yet the altimeter was 2938. Really low.
Air Canada 345, ready to contact launch. American 50, fly runway heading, wind 19013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff runway 22 right.
This guy's busy with approach control tower, whole deal.
JFK approach, Delta 252 on short echoes for 22 right.
Yeah, so I got my son's wedding this weekend. Then the next weekend, my daughter graduates from med school. Going to be an ear, nose, and throat surgeon.
JFK approach YOLO 705, 7 miles from YOLO for runway 22.
He's holding us up high. These guys are at 7, I'm at 8. See, they're at 7, and I'm at 8. No, normally we're down around 4,000 here.
We can try and go lower, but I think our speed will go a little bit too much.
Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's just stay on the present heading, continue down, and if anything, I'll give you another vector through the local line.
That's just trying to get the thing.
This guy's doing a nice job.
Correction, current heading, and yeah, we'll keep this ending 3.
JetBlue 480, disregard. Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000 and fly heading 270.
Descend, maintain 5,000 and I'm heading 250, Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy.
Denver 4674, turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 3,000.
Left 010, descend 3,000, Denver 4674.
November 5 Sierra Bravo, do you see the traffic off your...
Yeah, so because I have those 2 events with my son's wedding, my daughter's graduation, I'm taking off my trip to Delhi. In the middle of it, I took vacation time. So my next trip's not until the 18th of May. I go to Doha, Qatar, or Qatar.
180.
Not that you care.
Yeah, that's fine. Left turn heading 220, advise the airport.
But you're here, so...
Left turn 220, we'll call you airport, American 17.
Now you know.
Yellow 705, you're in contact with 19013.
Now these guys are starting to descend.
Runway 22, clear to land, Yellow 70.
So I imagine we're going to go down shortly.
Contact altitude leaving.
American 50, level at 5.
And he's turning.
JetBlue 4808, vectors for traffic, turn right heading 010, reduce speed to 210.
210 and vectors 310 heading JetBlue 48 through it.
UPS 400 heavy, turn left heading 020.
Left heading 020, UPS 400 heavy.
Virgin 9 Juliet heavy, reduce speed
you know what,
190 now.
He's got his high. I think it's because of this guy.
Field's going to be off your call at 10 to 12, actually 10 o'clock, 18 miles, report the airport.
Yeah.
We're looking 1706.
So you can go above or below down here. This has normal or above on the transponder.
Depart, Wendy heading 180, expect the ILS.
That's funny, I shut that engine down, right?
1706 just got into sight now.
American 1706, thank you. Maintain best forward speed, clear visual approach, runway 22 left.
Best forward speed and cleared ILS 22 left, American 1706.
JetBlue 4808, reduce speed to 180.
It's starting to go a little spastic on me here.
JetBlue 4808, descend and maintain.
Don't know why.
And expect the vector through the localizer for your spacing.
Okay,
I had a panicky moment that I shut the engines down.
UPS 400 heavy, turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000 left, 360, UPS 400 heavy.
Endeavor 4674, turn left heading 330.
Left 330, Endeavor 4674.
Yeah, compressed JetBlue 292, 190 for 12,000, Calverton.
JetBlue 292, direct approach, support Rover heading 270, expect ILS 22 left, and altimeter 2938.
We'll depart Rover 270 and expect 22 left, JetBlue 292.
And 25 Bravo, can we get a straight approach runway 24 if possible?
You want what, sir?
Straight in approach for runway 24 if possible, 2450 Bravo.
Yeah, stand by November 2, Lima, Papa Lima, make straight in runway 2.
Yeah, it's a little spastic here.
Make straight in 2412 Lima, Papa Lima.
It should be idle power.
Sierra Bravo, same for you, make straight in runway 2. Do me a favor, slow it up a bit because you're setting off the other guy's conflict glare and it's hurting my ears.
Very on that, we'll slow down to get some more distance and we'll maintain correction, we'll make a standard approach to 250 Bravo.
JetBlue 4808, turn left heading 190, intercept 22 left localizer.
110 west. Localize JetBlue 48
Denver 4674, turn left heading 260.
That's 260 and Denver 4674.
Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy, turn left heading, correction, turn right heading 350.
Right heading 350, Virgin 9 Juliet.
American 50 Heavy, sorry about that, turn left heading 060, climb and maintain 1000.
Western 060, climb maintain 11,000, American 50 Heavy.
252, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff. Delta 252, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff. UPS 400 Heavy, descend and maintain 3,000 and reduce speed to 180.
Slow to 180 down to 3,000, UPS 400 Heavy.
Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy, turn right heading 010, descend and maintain.
All right, so 3,000 guys, slow to 180.
Descend 3,000, Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy.
JetBlue 4808, 9 miles from Zap.
All right, and
descend and maintain 2,000 until
below 230, we can go flaps 15.
JetBlue 4808, you copy, descend and maintain 2,000 and cleared ILS 2.
So we're in level change, going down to 3, 180 on a 360 heading.
22 left approach, JetBlue 48 kilowatt.
November Lima, Papa Lima, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land 2412, Lima, Papa Lima.
Endeavor 4674, turn left heading 250, 13 miles from Southwell, maintain 3,000
Well,
until south.
he's not going to like we're going down so slowly, but we can go down or slow down, but we can't go down and slow down. Yeah.
Endeavor 4674.
American 1706, 119013, runway 22 left, clear to land, traffic departs Friday, you're on the parallel.
22 left, clear to land, American 1706.
JetBlue 4808, number 2, following Airbus 321 on a 5-mile.
Here comes 4 for 3, slowly but surely. Long final.
UPS 400 Heavy, turn left heading 260.
Left heading 260, UPS 400 Heavy.
JetBlue 4808, you copy, number 2, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land, that's left.
All right.
4808.
260, 3,000.
Maintain 17,000. Unfortunately, that's the highest I could give you.
That's good heading.
17,000, American 50.
Legion 320, descend and maintain 13,000. County altimeter 2938.
Descend and maintain 13,000.
Wrozley's a good altitude. At 3,000, we'll come in.
Altitude leaving.
Should clear as the ILS shortly.
Delta 252, radar contacts, altitude leaving.
This is a real VATSIM.
4,000, 250.
UPS 400 Heavy, turn left heading 250, intercept 22 left localizer.
Left 250, intercept the 22 left localizer, UPS 400 Heavy.
Delta 252, proceed direct Robbinsville, climb and maintain 7,000.
Intercept Robbins.
All right, so I've got loc armed.
November 50, Bravo number 2.
250 on the heading.
The numbers, runway 24.
There we go.
24 clear to land, 250, Bravo.
Endeavor 4674, 1 miles from Zapple, maintain 3,000, establish localizer, clear altitude to left, maintain present speed.
All from the comfort of my basement. Air Force. Got a couple of kids in the Army.
Yes, 400 Heavy, 15 miles from Zapple, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, clear LS runway 22 left approach.
3,000 to establish on the localizer, clear the ILS 22 left, UPS 400 Heavy.
Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy, turn left.
All right, so approach is armed, 3,000 to establish.
November Lima, Papa Lima.
Nice. Low capture, loc armed, glide slope armed. Don't have a glide slope yet.
Call me when you're holding short and clear across all runways, no traffic observed between you and
There it is, coming down.
Quick taxi, JetBlue 292, descend and maintain 900,000, county altimeter 2938.
Descend maintain 9,000, 2938.
I think I can arm the speed brakes now.
50, proceed to red coat, and you can switch to advisories 122.8. Have a nice day.
All right, landing gear, final flaps to go. Check it.
Advisory, have a nice day, American 50 Heavy.
There it is.
52, climb and maintain 1,000.
It's a review, guys.
Legion 320, descend and maintain 8,000.
22 left. We'll get off at Juliet, hold short of the right side.
American 1706.
Eventually come all the way around. We'll park somewhere up in here in Sierra.
It might be way big, I told him to deal with.
Yeah, just exit the runway and call me when you're done.
Roger.
Endeavor 4674, number 2, flying Airbus 320, 3.5 mile final, wind 19013, runway 22 left.
VATSIM.
Let's see, runway 22 left to Endeavor 4674.
Yeah, I loved it when I streamed, guys, because we had a little chat going on. You guys are incredible. It's been a lot of fun.
Descend and maintain 3,000. 1000.
It's a lot more work though, because I'm excited about what's going on.
UPS 400 Heavy, descend and maintain 2000 until established now.
Okay, 2000 until established. Clear the ILS 22 left. UPS 400 Heavy.
American 3, Legion 320, turn left heading 0.
He wants us down in a hurry. I think he's afraid that we would
Virgin 9, Juliet,
come in above the glide slope.
Going 777,
We wouldn't have though. It would have intercepted the glide slope and started down nicely, but it's considerate. Unless he's bringing someone over the top of us. Not my job.
UPS 400 Heavy, what's your current speed?
180 knots assigned to UPS 400 Heavy.
UPS 400 Heavy, thank you. Can you maintain that until Zalpo?
Yes, sir. 180 till Zalpa, UPS 400 Heavy.
UPS 400 Heavy, thank you. 19013, number 3, phone regional jet, 6 miles ahead, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 22 left, UPS 400 Heavy. All right, so 180 till Zalpo, guys. What I'm going to do is go flaps 25, and here's why. If you look over here, our speed to go to flaps 30 is 180. Zalpo is 1,500 feet above the ground. It's kind of hard for me to be stable, so I'll just do flaps 25. Flaps 25 speed's 200. No problem. That's my thinking. 180 till Zalpo.
How much longer are you going to need over there?
Yeah, start going now.
All right, American 1706.
That's actually really typical
Left Juliet, cross 31
of 180 till Zalpo. There. You got to be prepared to do that. So sometimes you have to change your flaps and say, hey, we'll just go with the lower flap setting. Low capture.
November Charlie 588.
Glide slope's armed. Now, the only problem is,
Charlie 588, runway 22 right, line up.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead. At 1 dot, I'll get gear down, flaps 20. 1 dot here.
November Charlie 588, just be ready to go. It's going to be an immediate takeoff when I give it to you.
Roger.
Now, see how this says out?
252, leaving the space to the southwest, radar service trim.
I could actually bring that up to 3 now because it's already out capture. That's our missed approach altitude is 3,000.
Heading 060, Legion 320.
Zalpo's at 1,800. Oh, Zalpo's at 18. Yeah, we can go flaps 30. I like flaps 30.
If I didn't give it to you, your phone regional jet, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Go to land 22 left, UPS 400 Heavy, 182 Zalpos.
American 1706, give way to JetBlue from the right.
Got it. We'll give way to JetBlue, American 1706.
JetBlue 4808, straight ahead on Julie and hold true to 22 right, remain this frequency.
There it is right there, guys.
JetBlue 48.
Virgin 9 Juliet, heavy number 2, phone heavy 777.
These runways are pretty close together.
90013, runway 22 left, clear to land.
To the left, clear to line, and we'll cross some traffic.
All right, there's the thing. We'll go gear down.
250 knots until advised.
And flaps 20.
November Charlie 88, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
November Charlie 588, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
All right, and as soon as the gear is down, we can go flaps 25.
22 right, line up and wait.
Frontier 116, line up and wait, 22 right.
UPS 400, be advised, numerous departures departing on the parallel.
UPS 400 Heavy, thanks.
Legion 320, descend and maintain 5,000, fly heading 040.
All right, flaps 25.
5,000 and heading 040, Legion 320.
And there's Zalpo, right, 180, close enough. And flaps 30, below 180. And 144 is our final approach speed. 144. We got low capture, glide slope capture.
What's your aircraft type?
We're in an Icon A5.
Is that the little thing that lands on water?
Yes, sir.
JetBlue 4808, cross 22 right at Juliet, thanks and ramp, have a nice day.
Cross 22 right and to the ramp, JetBlue 4808.
As I always say, take off my slippers.
Frontier 116, traffic downfield.
Endeavor 4674, turn right Juliet, hold short of 22 right, remain on this frequency.
Right, Juliet, hold short.
Autopilot's off, guys. If you got to go around, it's Toga, flaps 20, positive rate gear up, set missed approach altitude. And at 1,000,
turn right, proceed direct LaGuardia.
at 400 feet, we do our either LNAV or heading select, depending on what we do.
Turning right on to LaGuardia, November Charlie 588.
4674, cross 22 right at hotel, contact ground 121.9.
Said numerous departures on the parallel. Not sure why that matters. Starting to slip around. You guys seeing all this? Starting to get a little bit of lag. I hope my sim doesn't crash. Oh, shouldn't say crash.
Descend maintain 3000, JetBlue 296.
Legion 320, reduce speed to 210.
Break the sink at around 30 to 40 feet. Touchdown, we'll get off at Juliet, hold short of the inboard.
November Charlie 588, I need you to make a right turn, direct LaGuardia. That's a right turn.
Approaching minimums.
November Charlie 588, New York.
Minimums.
Hey, firm, yeah, we were turning right onto LaGuardia.
100.
Frontier 115, correction, Frontier 116, fly runway heading, 11013, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff.
20. 10.
Frontier 116, fly runway heading 013, clear for takeoff, 22 right.
Allegiant 320, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, Allegiant 320.
Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy, 1 departure prior to your arrival on the parallel runway.
We'll get off at Juliet, it's right up here, guys.
Chocolate sleepers and then Juliet.
Right here. And hold short of the inboard.
JetBlue 292, turn left heading 280.
Left heading 280, JetBlue 292.
Allegiant 320, turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360, Allegiant 320.
November Charlie 588, expect the visual approach, runway 22 at LaGuardia, altimeter 2936.
November Charlie 588, expect the visual approach for 22.
UPS 400 Heavy, next right turn at Juliet, cross 22 right, ground 121.9, have a nice day.
Okay, we're on Juliet, code across 22 right, contact ground on the other side, UPS 400, thanks for your help, sir.
Say Allegiant 320, turn left heading 310, descend and maintain.
All right, we're cleared to cross, flaps up.
Left heading 310 and...
Speed brakes up. We'll get the lights later. Clear to cross.
Can you repeat for Frontier 116?
Final's clear. Let's make sure it's all coming up. Flaps and speed brakes are up.
Radar contact.
Frontier 116, turn left heading 120, climb and maintain 12,000.
Frontier, turn left, can you repeat heading?
Left turn heading 120.
Frontier, turn left heading 120, climb maintain 12.
All right, clear to cross. We can park wherever we want. I think I'll go try to find that cargo area. Why not? All right, you're gonna go to ground on the other side.
Frontier 112, procedure 602.
Airflow 7J4, just advise you'll fly to Kennedy 5 departure, rest of read back correct.
Get 5 departure, so 734.
Airflow 734, read back correct, push and start at your discretion, advise when ready for taxi.
Yeah, push and start approved on discretion, we'll call you next to 734, thank you.
And Kennedy ground, UPS 400 heavies on Alpha.
UPS 400 Heavy, welcome to New York. Say parking.
Yeah, they're actually letting us park at the American Airlines Terminal, Gate 12, sir.
Well, how about that? You can continue to taxi to the terminal via Alpha, and then you can turn into at, let me see, you can turn in at November Charlie. You have a nice night.
Alpha November Charlie, you have a nice night too. Thanks for your help. UPS 400 Heavy. You know why I'm doing that? You know why I'm doing that, guys? You know why I'm doing that. Because I know where it is, right? No sense getting lost on VATSIM again. So I'm going to go up. Now watch, I'll go by the gate, right? We'll go park at gate 12. And what we do here, and I was talking to Benchy about this, is we would go over to ramp, which is 29.2 if I don't go off the taxiway. Where am I? Oh, who's better than me? And we contact ramp, and that's Kennedy ramp. So in the U.S., we do a lot of, Benchy was asking me this, ground, in foreign destinations, ground usually controls you to the gate. But U.S. major airports, a lot of times there's a ramp I know you guys know this, a lot of you, but guys who are foreign carrier guys don't. They have their own ramp that controls their ramp area. And in the case of Kennedy here today, American Airlines ramp, which is accepting UPS today, has their own ramp for 29.2. So we're going to take it all the way to the gate. If you guys wouldn't mind linking up with the Discord, teach me how to use it, get on there, talk amongst yourself. I'll be on and off if I'm not traveling. Benchy will be there. He's my moderator. And hopefully I'll figure out how to do that stuff. We'll get our community up and running. Guys, I love this community of flight simmers, especially ours. But what a nice group. I used to watch Twitch videos of gamers, you know, Warzone and Call of Duty, because I used to play it with my kids. And what a toxic environment a lot of time. All right, ramp UPS 400 heavy, approaching November Charlie. All right, cleared in gate 12, sir. You got those guns? Yes, sir. You got the guns. Got the guns. Everyone wants the gun. I don't have a gun. No problem, but
Delta 1073, Kennedy ground, good evening. Expect PDC, please.
probably better.
Please repeat me your ground. Delta 1073, the PDCs, if I can speak correctly, a PDC is to be going out to you right now.
All right.
Delta 1073, thank you. You're welcome.
All right, gate 12 is on our right. This is a great gate. Short walk to customs, short walk to your car. Yeah, you guys would like this gate. See if we can turn in, though. Try to park ourselves. We're at gate 12 X-ray, which is this outside one. This sign that's on the wall would guide us in, right there. That would guide us all the way in and tell us when to stop. It's pretty cool.
Kennedy ground, United 606, with information India and ready for taxi. United 606.
All right, we're at the gate. Brakes apart. Seatbelt sign.
Right on Alpha, Delta Bravo, Charlie, Echo, cross runway 31 right at Delta
Take my fat feet off the brakes apart. Seatbelt sign is off. APU is not running.
Clear to taxi 22 right via Alpha, Delta Bravo, Charlie.
Bob, why didn't you start that, bud?
31 right.
Yeah, like you haven't made a lot of mistakes, sir. Yeah, you're right. All right, let's get rid of this stuff. Gonna toggle down here. We usually leave this one on flight so we can talk to the ramp, the guys downstairs. Seatbelt sign off. We wait when the APU starts. Actually, let's do a PMDG thing and get the ground air connected. You guys, I know you're probably gone by now because this is really boring, but chucks removed. Chucks are set. Ground power arriving. What else can we bring on? Let's open the doors. Doors. Oh, we gotta get it. Go up here and get GSX. Sign off of VATSIM, okay? Yep. Of VPilot, rather. GSX.
You need to stop the engines to request ground services.
Oh, man. Oh, AP is running. Okay, chop them. All right, brakes apart, seatbelt signs off, AP is running. We can chop the engines, and we did it. Go emergency lights is my flow. And now we go wax off, which is this way. Like that. Then the fuel pump's off. And by turning off the beacons, that lets everyone else outside know that they can come on in. Oh, there's our external power. So I'm going to put on the external power. I'm going to get the APU cooling down. It's a nice day outside. Goes into a cool down. And I'll say secure checklist. So landing, we did that, all that. It's all done. Parking brake set. Engine shut down. A-to-roo, secure. We would wait for a bunch of stuff to happen before we did this, but we'll go ahead and do it. ADARU's off. Turn the lights all the way down with the master. APU shutting down. Okay, and yeah, I'm sure you guys are long gone. Once it turn the packs off, we don't do that, but all right. Packs off. And battery off. All right, guys, that was a blast. That was a blast. Mission accomplished. Let's go outside. Here we are at the gate. Sure, the jet bridge will be here shortly. External power is attached. This is Father Time. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget the Discord. Help Benchy out. He's dealing with a old man. He's working real hard to try to get me up to speed on that stuff. So anyway, really enjoyed it. VATSIM mission's over. Got to do a live stream to get that chat going. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Take care of yourselves. I'll take care of you. Thank you so much for taking care of me. Father Time's out.